Hi everyone, this is and the purpose of this video is to give you a kind of overview of the most basic use of our server. And the reason for this is that SchemingMind is growing and the server has more and more pretty amazing options, and it may become a little bit overwhelming for new users. So it would be useful to have a visual tutorial walking a new user through the most important stuff. So, in this video I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a feel of how things work around here, and I hope that after watching it you will be able to use the server very easily. Let's begin. Since you're watching this video, you are certainly logged into SchemingMind, you just registered your account, and I'm sure you're not yet quite certain of how things work. So let me suggest some pages for you to have a look at first. Okay, so the first place to go to is our About page, and it's here in the main menu. Go to SchemingMind.com, the last position, Help and About. So in the menu it's SchemingMind.com, Help, About, and this page gives you a general idea of what you can do with our server. And I think you really want to give it 5 to 10 minutes and really read through this page before you do anything else. You might have already read it before registering, but if not, I'm going to strongly encourage you to do it to get a good idea of what SchemingMind actually is. After that, there are the frequently asked questions that you can go directly to from the About page. So it's this second link here, the second line, just press on here. Alternatively, you can reach them very well from the main site menu. So go to SchemingMind.com, Help and Knowledge Base. So it's SchemingMind.com, Help, Knowledge Base for the frequently asked questions. And you can see that there is a category here called Getting Started. It's here, and if you click it, you'll find some most common questions asked by new users, like how do I start a game of chess? Just click it and you have a concise explanation. Okay, so that's it for the beginning. Now before we go any further, let me just show you two places where you can go for aid whenever you feel a little bit lost in all this stuff. So first of all, there are our help files, in other words the wiki, and it's here. Just go to SchemingMind.com, Help, SchemingMind.com, Wiki. So for the help files, SchemingMind.com, Help, Wiki. And it's a really excellent tool and should give you an instant answer to any question you may possibly have in 90% of the cases. It's written by our experienced users and it deals with almost every aspect of playing at SchemingMind. So let's say that you would, like to learn something about how the ratings work. So you just go to player ratings and everything is neatly explained. So let's just go back and back. Okay, as you can see, our help files are really quite outstanding, but of course there may be some issues that are not covered there. SchemingMind is growing constantly and more cool stuff is being added for our players, or you may just prefer to get advice specific to your case. If so, no worries, we have a thing just for you. We have discussion boards or forums where many experienced SchemingMind members hang out and will be very happy to help with whatever problem you may have. Just go to Community in the main site menu and then Forums. So it's Community Forums in the main site menu. And as you can see, there is the Help and Support category here that you can go into and ask a question. And to ask a question, just scroll down and you see a Start a New Topic button here. So just let's press it, and there is a simple form to fill in, subject and your question, and then click submit and just check back in a day or two in this help and support category, or even several hours, and someone will surely reply. So your question here and submit. I'm not gonna do that, not to flood the forums So it will appear here in the help and support. Now, if you don't want to be bothered checking the forums every time you log into SchemingMind, you can follow them. This means that you will be notified when a new message is posted in the category that interests you. So for me it will be, let's say, help and support. So in the forums, so community forums, it's this page, there is a monitor field next to specific forums. And okay, I'm actually following this forum because I'm often answering questions there. But let's say, well, I'm not following the new players forum at all. And so I'm not notified about any new messages in that forums. And the monitor column, it says no. So I just click this no, and now it says yes, and I will be notified about any new posts in this forum. And you can see that actually a green dot appeared next to it, and this green dot in the forums means new messages, so you will be notified like this. And this green dot is a really useful thing here at SchemingMind, and I'm gonna explain it later in more detail when we come to current games. Okay, so now that we've covered all the help files and forums and so on, let's move on to playing. So to get the list of your games, you can go to My Games and then Current Games in the menu. And you can see that there is a full green dot next to My Games. And if you look closely, you can see that other menu categories have empty dots, like Players, My Details, Chess, and so on. And this is a really useful thing. What it does is this: whenever there is something that requires your attention, there will be a full green dot next to the corresponding menu entry, and the menu entry itself will be in bold font. I just demonstrated so it's clear how it works. I just logged in for the first time today, and hey, there's a green dot next to My Games. Okay, so I understand that there is something that requires my attention in the My Games menu. So I click it, and look, Current Games is in bold font. Okay, my ICCF games is in bold font too, because I also play ICCF games, and there's my move there as well. So this means that it's my move in some games. Let's click it, and we have a list of our games, and 3 of them you can see are highlighted. So I'm playing, well, several, let's count them, it's 12, and 3 of them are highlighted, so this means it's my move in them. Let's see, I don't really feel like moving in those 2, and I still have 8 days and 16 days on the clock. But I would like to move in the game against this guy. His username is Matt Hatter, and we're playing a friendly game. It's called Challenge from Kajetan because it's me who challenged him. So let's see what his move was. Okay, so as you can see, we have some options here in this page. You can enter a move, or write a comment, or put a note that your opponent will not see at all. For example, you can, put your game plan in there or something like that, or claim a draw if you have a right to do that, or resign. And you can only check one of those. So by default, enter move is selected because that's the most common thing you will be doing in this page. Of course, you can enter a comment with a move, but it's still, it's still enter move option. Okay, in this game I'm down a pawn, but I managed to set up a forced perpetual check. So I'm just gonna, keep checking him with my knight, and he can't play king h8 because then rook h7 checkmate. So yeah, it will be perpetual check. So I'm gonna escape in this game, but I don't really think we should waste our time repeating the position 3 times, so maybe I'll just offer him a draw, And as in, you know, over the board chess, you can offer a draw after playing your move. So I'll just use my mouse to make my move. Just click the piece and click on the square that you want to go to. So this will be knight f6 check that I want to play, and I'm gonna check the offer draw box here, and I'm gonna enter a message: would you like to draw? Just, you know, to write him, and I'm gonna click submit. And hey, you can see that the move is sent, and along with the with my piece offer, which is indicated not only here by draw offer, but also in the notation by this equal sign. And my message to him is after the move, so he knows that well, he will see that message. Okay, so let's. Oh, you can see there's a green dot next to community, so maybe somebody posted a message in one of the forums that I'm following. Let's go to community and forums. Forums is in bold, so it means that it's forums that requires my attention. You can see that private messages is not in, it's in a normal font, so there are no unread private messages for me. But okay, there's something in the forums, and let's look for a green dot. No. Oh yes, that's the forum that I started following, just to show you guys that how following works. So let's go to this, and okay, there's a dot next to a topic. So let's pretend I read it. I'm just gonna click mark all posts in this forum as read. And you can see the green dot next to community disappeared completely, and also there is no green dot next to new players forum. So, well, we decided I read it. Okay, let's there is still a green dot next to my games, so let us just see my current games. Oh look, Matt Hatter, he already made a move. He still had 45 days on his clock, but okay, he made a move, so let's go there. Oh, that's surprising. Well, he declined my draw offer, as you can see. He so badly wanted the game to continue that he actually missed that rook h7 is checkmate. And he declined my draw offer, played king h8, and put a message, thank you, but I prefer to continue. Well, he's in for a big surprise. I think he just missed that rook h7 is checkmate. Well, I'm gonna checkmate him. What can I do? Yeah, as you can see, the game ended right now. It's rook h7 checkmate is the last move. The system says white win, and now I can only enter a comment or a note. I cannot do anything about the game that ended. And you can see that it's not in my current games list anymore. So it was called Challenge from Kajetan, and there are other games here, but this game is not here anymore. But where it is, there is another list that this game actually appears in, and this is the completed games list. So my games, completed games, and you can see that there is this game here. Okay, let's return to current games. Oh look, the game against Mad Hatter is here again. Well, you may ask, what's going on? I mean, the game had ended, obviously. I checkmated him, and the game had disappeared from this list. We didn't see it here last time we were here. So why on earth did it return to this current games list? Well, the answer is very, very simple. Apparently my opponent entered a comment here in this list, and well, it just reappeared here, so, you know, for me not to miss this comment. So if a completed game, you can see that, well, it's completed, white win, but it's in the current games list, so it means something in this game requires attention, and it's probably a comment by my opponent. Well, yes, you can see it here. I missed that. I'm so stupid. Well, thanks for the game. Well, let's try and cheer him up a bit. Don't worry. It happens to everyone. It was a good game. And I'll just press comment. And you can see that my comment appeared here in the game. So, I think that we finally arrived at the end of this video tutorial, and I hope that it will make your SchemingMind adventure even more enjoyable. So just to recap, the About page, the first page you will probably wish to read, is here, SchemingMind.com Help About in the main menu. And the frequently asked questions, so SchemingMind.com Help About. The frequently asked questions are, you can reach them from the bottom of this page, this About page, by clicking here, or alternatively you can just go to the main menu again, SchemingMind.com Help Knowledge Base, and here you have those most common questions, most common problems. If you have any problems at all, we have really excellent help files, the SchemingMind Wiki. So it's SchemingMind.com Help Wiki for this encyclopedia written by our users. And also you can ask a question in the forums. So just go to Community, Forums, and there is a help and support category that if you write a new message in, it will surely be answered in no time. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck with your games.